Today we are focusing on some facial reflexology and acupressure points for headaches, because we're so often told there's not a relief, there's not a way out. You know, my doctor told me, hey, let's just get you some medications, but I was able to, actually stop the root cause of why I was getting the migraines, and I want that for you too. It's important though also to have acute relief for when headaches and migraines do happen. A lot of times it's hard to tell the difference for some people, especially if they're more mild migraines or they're not diagnosed. And a lot of people get tension headaches too, different kinds of headaches. And this is more of a general headache support practice for when you actually have a headache happening. Let's get started. So you'll know by now, I always start with a few deep breaths. So in a comfortable seated position, I'd like you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your belly, filling your chest, and holding at the top for 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Again, big inhale, breathing into your belly, breathing into your chest, holding at the top, 1, 2, 3, and exhaling. Last one, make this your biggest breath yet. Breathe deep into your belly, filling up your belly with air. Breathe into your chest. And now breathe in just a little bit more. And hold for 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Okay, so practice this now with me. If you're experiencing a migraine in the future, come back to this video, save it. We'll start beside our eyes at our temples, and we'll just take 2 fingers, and we're just going to gently press, maybe add a circular motion in. I know this is one that you always feel like doing when you have a headache. Intuitively, our bodies know what's going to help it, and this is a point that can help reduce some of that headache pain. Okay, we're going to move on to one of my favorite points just under the start of the eyebrows here. Take our thumbs, press in and up. You can use a medium to firm pressure here. Feel your thumbs pressing into that muscular tissue right at your eyebrows, and hold for 1, 2, 3, and release. We'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Follow with a little squeeze along the eyebrows here. Next, the bridge of the nose, just in from the eyes. We're going to apply pressure, once again, firmly for 1, 2, 3, release. Again, 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, and release. Next, we're going to work on some points on the side of the face here. Use our middle fingers for these, medium pressure, and we'll just start just in from your ear, right in the center. And we'll just press for 3 seconds. Move down a bit, 3 seconds. Move down a bit, 3 seconds. Move down a bit, 3 seconds. Going a little bit further in now, we'll start back up by the cheekbone. Down a bit, 3 seconds. Down a bit, 3 seconds. Up and in a bit further. And now moving behind the ear. And we'll work our way back towards the back of the neck where it starts to meet the skull. Continuing with 3 seconds in each point. If I can show you. Now we'll repeat that whole lower face and neck routine, starting in front of the ear, down, down, down. So we're basically working a triangle area here using individual points. Going behind the ear now, and you're working your way back along where the neck meets the skull. And one more time. So what we're doing here is we're helping to release a lot of the tension that we tend to hold a lot of tension in these areas around the lower face and the neck, especially if we're doing activities like driving or sitting at a computer. One of the things to be aware of is that you're not tilting your head forward when you're doing these activities, because that does add extra pressure onto all of these muscles when the weight of your head isn't kind of in line with your spine. But these points here help to release some of that tension that builds up if you are in that more static looking forward posture for a good chunk of your day. And I'm just going to go back and do the eyebrow point again. Another 3 times. This one, for me, it just always feels so good if I'm holding any tension in my face. Squeeze along your eyebrows. And finish with a few more temple circles. Hands over heart. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. So if you tried this for a headache, let me know. Did you find it helpful? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, make sure to follow if you don't already. I'll see you next week for the next live. All right, have a great weekend.